unresolved losses. It is something that can result from breakups, divorces, or death. But specifically for today, we're going to focus mainly on unresolved losses through death. In life, we have or will face with the reality of losing someone through death. It is inevitable. The pain, loss, sad, and hurt emotion will always be experienced by everyone. However, how someone responds and deals with the loss determines if the loss is resolved or not. Can you ever truly recover from unresolved losses through death? To understand this, we first need to discuss what it means to experience unresolved loss and how are they different from any other emotional loss. When the death of a spouse occurs, an individual eternal working model must be adjusted to incorporate the death as a part of reality. According to attachment researchers, unresolved loss is the result of a lack of integration of a loss of experience into one internal working model. For instance, an individual may consciously understand that a death has occurred, but they have not acknowledged the permanence of the situation non-consciously. It is a loss that occurs without closure and leaves the partner searching for answers, and this often results in unresolved losses. When the partner receives the news, they know that their spouse has just died, but they have yet to progress and let the reality of the loss sink in. Once it becomes more and more clear, there will be changes in their own behavior and emotions. Some may have already begun to accept and acknowledge, but majority will feel and act in a way making it hard for them to accept the loss. Spousal bereavement is considered one of the most devastating losses during the life course, which can lead to a decreased well-being and functioning with the experience of multiple negative emotions. With a growing number of studies pointing towards negative outcomes of unresolved attachment, it is important to understand how individuals become unresolved. Kinship, suddenness of death, intrapersonal factors, attachment patterns, emotional support, daily disruption following losses, feeling of guilt that not enough was done for the partner, or an unreasonable belief of having contributed to the death of the partner. All of these determines whether or not an individual will experience unresolved losses. In many cases, unresolved loss usually occurs due to a suddenness of death. The partner is unable to accept the reality of the death and may even deny the fact that the partner has died. After a significant emotional loss such as death or an end of a romantic relationship, people alter their life choices to protect their hearts from being hurt again. However, when they are unable to alter their life choices in a healthy way, deny or even avoid the loss, some people also have the feeling of guilt as they have not done enough for their partner, and may even start to think that they could have done something to avoid the death, or at least make it less painful for themselves. With all these emotions and thoughts always lingering, the survivor will not give themselves room to actually step back and accept the death itself. Instead, they are so into the feeling of loss, guilt, and even anger that has led them to be unable to resolve the loss itself. Spouse's losses will affect not only one's subjective well-being, but also the person's health condition and social functioning. It has also been found that death of a spouse increases the mortality rate of the survivor. The reason why is that the psychological stress that the survivor experiences after the death can cause overproduction of particular hormones that can lead to a sudden life-threatening heart spasm. Most importantly, unresolved loss can result to the inability to establish new relationship, inability to be fully present in their current relationship, inability to end a relationship, or move on when the time is right. When we have unresolved losses, our life scope becomes narrow. We are nervous about loving again. This comes from not able to trust ourselves to handle a possible loss. So how do you resolve a loss? Healthy grieving. One big myth is that time heals all wounds. It does not. Time does not heal the wound of loss. The only thing that does is grief work. But sadly, this is not what is encouraged by our society. We see it as a taboo subject, despite it being a universal experience repeatedly encountered in every person's life. Many people tell us not to waste tears on someone who has just left. But our tears are not just for them. Our tears are for us. We resolve our grief by allowing all the emotions of grief. Unresolved grief results to the heightening sensitivity to loss and inability to work through new losses. Each unresolved loss will impair functions for years to come. So, we need to accept the need to mourn as a psychological necessity instead of weakness. It might also be helpful to bring some mindfulness into your grieving process. A study of clinically ill patients suggested that participation in the 8-week mindfulness-based therapy program helped the patients to move through their grieving process significantly faster. Mike Williams and other experts who studied depression suggested simple mindfulness exercises that could be practiced at virtually any time. By learning to pay attention to our bodily sensation, we can monitor how our thoughts and emotions influence the mood process. This awareness may break the vicious cycle of rumination, which usually occurs in a long period of sadness. Is your life forever changed after a loss? Yes. But there is nothing wrong with grieving. You don't have to live the rest of your life in pain. Tell yourself that there is nothing wrong with you and you're just grieving, and it's a natural and necessary process. It is human nature to grieve after suffering a loss. Grief is not about forcing anything. It is about accepting and allowing the natural process to unfold. Loss is permanent. That loved one is never returning. Changes after loss is inevitable, and the pain of loss may never completely go away. But healthy grieving will lessen it. One needs to keep in mind that even though you will be able to rebuild yourself and experience the feeling of happiness and joy again, life will never go back to the way it was. Your old normal may never return as you come to terms with your new normal. There is also no definite time frame for the process of grieving. It all depends on each person's resiliency. Pressuring yourself to speed up the grieving process will only prolong your pain. Instead of counting how many months or years you have been grieving, focus on how well you are practicing the healthy and productive steps to your grieving journey. All this can be defined as healthy grieving. Slowly coming to terms with what happened, expressing and accepting their feelings. You don't care what other people say about you, you just accept your grief and embrace the feeling of sadness. And finally, making meaning to the loss. A loss triggers all unresolved losses, which is why it is important to stop and grieve your loss when they happen. Once you grieve your loss, you become a happier and healthier person. You don't worry about needing to trust others not to leave you. You become aware that it's impossible to predict that. What you can predict is that you will be able to handle it when the time comes. And this is what is ultimately important. So to end, instead of asking, does time heals? We should start affirming that it is not time that heals, but what we do with time to resolve these losses is matters. In this case, healthy grieving. By accepting and using this method, it will allow us to slowly heal from the unresolved losses. Use as much time as you need to heal, so that hopefully one day you may open up to full and lasting love. Thank you very much.